Have you ever wondered why some people seem to stay energetic, sharp, and independent well into their 80s and even 90s, while others begin struggling with their health decades earlier? Is it luck? Is it genetics? Or is there something else that quietly shapes the course of our lives every single day? The truth might surprise you. Scientists have discovered that although genetics do play a role in how long we live, our daily habits have an even greater impact on how well we age. In fact, many researchers believe that simple lifestyle choices can add healthy years to your life, helping you stay active, mentally strong, and full of energy for much longer than you might imagine. The good news is that you don't need expensive treatments, miracle supplements, or extreme diets to improve your future. Often, it's the small decisions you make every day that create the biggest changes over time. Imagine waking up with more energy, reducing your risk of serious diseases, keeping your mind sharp, and enjoying more quality years with the people you love. It all begins with habits that anyone can start today. So before we begin, make sure you stay until the end because the final habits are some of the most powerful and are often overlooked by millions of people. One of them can dramatically improve both your physical and mental health, no matter your age. Now let's begin. Picture two people who are the same age. They grew up in similar environments, had similar jobs, and shared many of the same opportunities. Fast forward 30 years, and one is hiking with grandchildren, traveling the world, and enjoying life with confidence, while the other struggles with chronic illnesses and limited mobility. The difference often comes down to the choices they repeated day after day. The first habit is to keep your body moving every single day. You don't have to become a marathon runner or spend hours lifting heavy weights at the gym. Your body was designed to move, and regular movement is one of the most powerful medicines available. Studies consistently show that people who stay physically active have lower risks of heart disease, diabetes, stroke, certain cancers, and even depression. Exercise strengthens your heart, improves circulation, builds stronger muscles and bones, and helps maintain a healthy weight. It also improves balance, reducing the risk of dangerous falls as you get older. Perhaps even more impressive is what exercise does for your brain. Physical activity increases blood flow to the brain and encourages the growth of new brain cells. This helps improve memory, concentration, and overall mental performance. Many experts now believe that regular exercise can significantly reduce the risk of cognitive decline and dementia. The best part is that you don't need perfection. Even a brisk 30-minute walk 5 days a week can make an enormous difference. If 30 minutes feels overwhelming, start with 10 minutes. Then slowly increase your activity over time. Simple activities like gardening, dancing, swimming, cycling, climbing stairs, stretching, or playing with your children or grandchildren all count. The key is consistency, not intensity. Remember, every step you take today is an investment in the years ahead. The second habit is to nourish your body with real whole foods. Modern life has made processed foods incredibly convenient. Unfortunately, convenience often comes at a price. Many packaged foods contain excessive sugar, unhealthy fats, refined carbohydrates, and high amounts of sodium that can slowly damage your health over time. Your body functions best when it receives nutrients from foods that are as close to their natural state as possible. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, seeds, lean proteins, and healthy fats provide vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants that help your body repair itself every single day. Colorful vegetables are especially valuable because they contain powerful plant compounds that fight inflammation and protect your cells from damage. Berries, spinach, broccoli, carrots, tomatoes, and peppers all offer unique health benefits. Healthy fats found in foods like avocados, olive oil, and certain fish support brain health and help reduce inflammation throughout the body. Fiber is another hero that often doesn't receive enough attention. It supports healthy digestion, helps control blood sugar levels, lowers cholesterol, and feeds the beneficial bacteria living inside your gut. Instead of focusing on strict diets that are difficult to maintain, think about building balanced meals. Fill half your plate with vegetables, include a source of lean protein, add whole grains, and choose healthy fats whenever possible. Small improvements add up. Replacing sugary drinks with water, choosing fruit instead of candy, or cooking one extra homemade meal each week can gradually transform your health. Remember, every meal is an opportunity to either nourish your body or place additional stress on it. The third habit is getting enough quality sleep. Sleep is often treated as a luxury, but it is actually one of the foundations of good health. While you're sleeping, your body performs countless repair processes that are essential for long-term wellness. Your muscles recover, your immune system becomes stronger, hormones are balanced, memories are organized, and your brain removes waste products that accumulate during the day. When sleep is consistently poor, the consequences extend far beyond feeling tired. Chronic sleep deprivation has been linked to obesity, diabetes, heart disease, weakened immunity, depression, anxiety, and memory problems. Adults generally benefit from 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night, although individual needs can vary. Improving sleep doesn't always require medication. Going to bed at the same time each night, reducing screen time before bed, keeping your bedroom cool and dark, avoiding heavy meals late in the evening, and limiting caffeine later in the day can all improve sleep quality. Think of sleep as overnight maintenance for your entire body. Every restful night prepares you to live better the next day. The fourth habit may be one of the simplest, yet one of the most neglected. Stay properly hydrated. Water is involved in nearly every process inside your body. It regulates temperature, transports nutrients, lubricates joints, supports digestion, removes waste, and keeps your organs functioning properly. Even mild dehydration can lead to fatigue, headaches, poor concentration, dizziness, and reduced physical performance. As we age, our sense of thirst often becomes weaker, making dehydration even more common among older adults. A simple habit of drinking water throughout the day can improve energy levels, support healthy skin, aid digestion, and help your kidneys function efficiently. If you struggle to drink enough water, keep a reusable bottle nearby, add slices of lemon or cucumber for flavor, or eat water-rich foods such as watermelon, oranges, cucumbers, and strawberries. Sugary beverages may taste refreshing, but they often add unnecessary calories and increase the risk of obesity and type 2 diabetes when consumed regularly. Choosing water more often is one of the easiest health decisions you can make. Now think about this for a moment. None of these habits require extraordinary talent or unlimited money. They don't depend on perfect circumstances or perfect timing. They simply require consistency. Every healthy meal, every walk around the neighborhood, every full night's sleep, and every glass of water becomes another small investment toward a longer, healthier, and happier future. The remarkable thing about the human body is that it constantly responds to the choices we make. Even if you've spent years living an unhealthy lifestyle, positive changes can begin almost immediately. Blood pressure can improve, energy can increase, sleep can become deeper, and your risk of many diseases can begin to decrease. You're never too young to build healthy habits, and you're never too old to benefit from them. But we're only getting started. Some of the most life-changing habits are still ahead, including one daily practice that researchers continue to link with longer life, better mental health, and greater happiness. Let's continue in part 2. Welcome back. So far, we've explored how daily movement, eating nourishing foods, getting quality sleep, and staying hydrated can build the foundation for a longer, healthier life. But these are only the beginning. The next habits may seem simple, yet research continues to show that they can have a profound impact on both lifespan and quality of life. The fifth habit is learning how to manage stress before it manages you. Stress is a normal part of life. Deadlines, financial responsibilities, family challenges, and unexpected events can all trigger stress. A short burst of stress can even be helpful because it prepares your body to respond to challenges. The problem begins when stress never goes away. Chronic stress keeps your body in a constant state of alert. Your heart works harder, your blood pressure stays elevated, stress hormones remain high, and inflammation increases throughout your body. Over months and years, this can contribute to heart disease, weakened immunity, digestive problems, anxiety, depression, and even memory loss. The encouraging news is that you don't have to eliminate every stressful situation. Instead, you can change how you respond to it. Taking a few slow, deep breaths during a difficult moment can calm your nervous system. Spending time in nature can reduce stress hormones and improve your mood. Listening to relaxing music, reading a good book, praying, meditating, journaling, or simply talking with someone you trust can help your mind recover from the pressures of everyday life. Many people believe they need hours of free time to reduce stress, but even 5 or 10 minutes of intentional relaxation each day can make a meaningful difference. The goal isn't to avoid challenges. It's to give your mind and body the chance to recover. Think of stress like carrying a heavy backpack. Carrying it for a few minutes isn't a problem. Carrying it every hour of every day eventually becomes exhausting. Learning to set that backpack down, even briefly, is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. The sixth habit is protecting your relationships. Human beings are naturally social. We thrive when we feel connected to others. Strong relationships don't just make life more enjoyable, they can actually help you live longer. Researchers have found that people with close friendships, supportive families, or meaningful social connections often have lower risks of depression, heart disease, and early death. Emotional support helps us cope with difficult situations and encourages healthier behaviors. Unfortunately, loneliness has become increasingly common. Even people surrounded by others can sometimes feel isolated. Technology allows us to communicate instantly, yet many people still miss genuine human connection. Improving your relationships doesn't require having hundreds of friends. A few meaningful relationships are often more valuable than a large number of casual acquaintances. Call a family member you haven't spoken to in a while. Visit a neighbor. Share a meal with friends. Volunteer in your community. Join a local club, faith group, or hobby group where you can meet people who share your interests. At the same time, don't be afraid to distance yourself from relationships that constantly bring negativity, disrespect, or emotional harm. Healthy relationships should encourage growth, kindness, trust, and mutual support. The memories you create with people you love often become some of life's greatest treasures. They reduce stress, bring joy, and remind us that we never have to face life's challenges alone. The seventh habit is keeping your brain active. Just as your muscles become stronger with exercise, your brain benefits from regular mental challenges. Learning doesn't stop after school. In fact, continuing to learn throughout life helps build new connections in the brain and may reduce the risk of cognitive decline. Challenge yourself by reading books, solving puzzles, learning a new language, playing a musical instrument, taking an online course, or developing a new hobby. Even learning how to cook a different recipe or exploring a new skill stimulates your brain. Curiosity is one of the healthiest attitudes you can have. Every new experience encourages your brain to adapt, grow, and remain flexible. Don't let age convince you that it's too late to learn something new. Some people discover their greatest passions later in life. Others start businesses, write books, travel the world, or earn college degrees after retirement. Your brain continues responding to challenges throughout your life. Feed it with knowledge, and it will reward you with greater confidence, sharper thinking, and lifelong curiosity. The eighth habit is avoiding harmful substances whenever possible. Many diseases that shorten life are linked to choices we make repeatedly over many years. Smoking remains one of the leading preventable causes of death worldwide. It damages nearly every organ in the body and significantly increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, lung disease, and many types of cancer. The good news is that quitting smoking provides benefits almost immediately, and those benefits continue to grow over time. Alcohol is another area where moderation matters. While some people choose not to drink at all, those who do should understand that excessive alcohol consumption increases the risk of liver disease, certain cancers, accidents, and many other serious health problems. If someone already has a medical condition or takes medications, they should follow advice from their healthcare professional regarding alcohol use. It's also important to use medications responsibly. Never take prescription drugs without proper medical guidance, and avoid misusing pain medications or other substances that can lead to dependence. Protecting your health often means avoiding habits that slowly steal years from your future. Instead of turning to harmful substances during difficult times, develop healthier coping strategies such as exercise, meaningful conversations, creative hobbies, spending time outdoors, or practicing relaxation techniques. Every healthy decision strengthens your future self. As you can probably see by now, living a longer life isn't usually about making one dramatic change. It's about making hundreds of small choices that gradually shape your health over time. Imagine where you could be 1 year from now if you started applying even a few of these habits today. Your energy could improve, your confidence could grow, your body could become stronger, your mind clearer, and your future brighter. But we still haven't reached the final 2 habits, and they may be the most powerful of them all. One helps detect health problems before they become serious, while the other has been linked to greater happiness, stronger resilience, and a more meaningful life. Those final habits could completely change the way you think about healthy aging. If you've stayed with me this far, you've already discovered that living a longer, healthier life isn't about chasing perfection. It's about making better choices consistently. Every healthy habit you practice is like placing another brick in the foundation of a stronger future. Now let's explore the final 2 habits that bring everything together. The 9th habit is to stay proactive about your health by scheduling regular medical checkups and listening to your body. Many serious health conditions don't cause noticeable symptoms in their early stages. High blood pressure is often called the silent killer because millions of people have it without realizing it. High cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, osteoporosis, certain cancers, and even some heart conditions can develop quietly for years before becoming serious. This is why preventive healthcare is so important. Regular visits with your healthcare provider can help identify potential problems before they become major illnesses. Early detection often means simpler treatments, better outcomes, lower medical costs, and a much higher chance of maintaining your quality of life. Routine health screenings vary depending on your age, sex, family history, and personal risk factors. Your healthcare provider may recommend monitoring blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar, vision, hearing, bone health, or screenings for certain types of cancer. Staying up to date with recommended vaccinations is another important way to protect yourself from preventable diseases. Just as important is paying attention to changes in your own body. Don't ignore persistent pain, unexplained weight loss, unusual fatigue, frequent dizziness, changes in your skin, ongoing digestive problems, or symptoms that simply don't feel normal for you. These symptoms don't always indicate a serious illness, but they deserve proper medical evaluation rather than being ignored. Many people avoid doctor visits because they're afraid of receiving bad news. Ironically, delaying care often allows small problems to become much bigger ones. Think about maintaining your health the same way you maintain your car. Most people wouldn't wait until the engine completely fails before getting it serviced. Regular maintenance prevents larger problems later. Your body deserves at least the same level of care. The 10th and final habit is one that many people underestimate, yet it has an incredible impact on both physical and emotional well-being. Live with purpose, gratitude, and optimism. Having a reason to get out of bed each morning gives life direction. Purpose doesn't have to mean becoming famous or building a billion-dollar company. For some people, purpose comes from raising a family. For others, it's serving their community, helping neighbors, creating art, teaching others, caring for grandchildren, volunteering, gardening, or pursuing lifelong passions. When people feel that their lives have meaning, they're often more motivated to stay healthy, remain active, and overcome difficult challenges. Gratitude is equally powerful. Our brains naturally pay more attention to problems than blessings. This helped our ancestors survive, but in today's world, it can leave us constantly focused on what's missing instead of appreciating what we already have. Practicing gratitude helps shift that perspective. Each day, take a few moments to think about 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be extraordinary. It might be your family, your health, a beautiful sunrise, a kind conversation, a delicious meal, or simply another opportunity to begin again. Over time, this simple habit can improve mood, reduce stress, strengthen relationships, and increase overall life satisfaction. Optimism doesn't mean pretending that life is perfect. Everyone experiences disappointment, setbacks, loss, and uncertainty. Optimism means believing that difficult moments won't last forever and that positive change is still possible. It means choosing hope without ignoring reality. People with a positive outlook are often more likely to take care of themselves, recover from challenges, and maintain healthy habits even when life becomes difficult. Now, let's take a moment to look at the bigger picture. Imagine someone who walks every day, eats mostly whole foods, sleeps well, drinks enough water, manages stress, maintains strong relationships, keeps learning, avoids harmful habits, gets regular medical checkups, and lives with purpose and gratitude. No one is perfect. They still have difficult days. They still enjoy occasional treats. They still face unexpected challenges. But over the course of years, these habits work together like pieces of a puzzle, creating a healthier, stronger, and more resilient life. The opposite is also true. Skipping exercise, eating highly processed foods every day, sleeping only a few hours each night, ignoring stress, becoming socially isolated, smoking, avoiding medical care, and losing a sense of purpose may not seem devastating in a single week. But over decades, those choices can dramatically increase the risk of chronic disease and reduce both lifespan and quality of life. The encouraging news is this. You don't have to change everything today. Trying to transform your entire lifestyle overnight often leads to frustration and burnout. Instead, choose one habit. Maybe you'll start taking a 20-minute walk every morning. Maybe you'll replace sugary drinks with water. Maybe you'll go to bed 30 minutes earlier. Maybe you'll call an old friend this weekend. Maybe you'll schedule that medical checkup you've been putting off. Small actions repeated consistently become powerful habits. Powerful habits create healthier lifestyles. Healthier lifestyles create stronger futures. Remember, healthy aging isn't about adding years to your life alone. It's also about adding life to your years. Imagine reaching your later decades with enough strength to travel, play with your grandchildren, enjoy your favorite hobbies, laugh with friends, and wake up excited for another day. That's a future worth investing in. The choices you make today are shaping the person you'll become tomorrow. So ask yourself this simple question. What is one healthy habit you can begin today? Not next Monday, not next month. Today, your future self will thank you for every positive decision you make from this moment forward. If you found this video helpful, share it with someone you care about. You never know. Small piece of information could inspire a friend or family member to make a change that improves their health for years to come. And if you're ready to build a healthier, longer, and more fulfilling life, keep learning, stay curious, and remember that every positive step, no matter how small, moves you closer to the future you deserve. Thank you so much for watching. Take good care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.